The quantum resonance chamber hummed with an otherworldly frequency as Admiral Kekstar studied the holographic display suspended before him. The readings were impossible. Earth's magnetosphere had somehow inverted, creating a gravitational anomaly that stretched across 3 solar systems. The blue marble that had once been humanity's cradle now pulsed with an ominous crimson glow, its surface crackling with electromagnetic storms that defied every known law of physics. Council leader Dr. Valenia's voice trembled as she entered the observation deck of the Nexus station, her 6 arms frantically manipulating data tablets. The energy readings from Sol 3 have exceeded all theoretical maximums. The humans, they've done something unprecedented. Kekstar's compound eyes focused on the Andromedan scientist, his crystalline exoskeleton reflecting the emergency lights that bathed the station in amber warnings. The Galactic Council had ruled over 1,700 civilizations for millennia, maintaining peace through careful manipulation and strategic interventions. Earth had been their latest project, a primitive species showing promise, worthy of subtle guidance toward eventual membership. "Explain the data," he commanded, his translator converting his clicks and whistles into standard galactic. Valenia's tentacles danced across her instruments. 48 hours ago, we detected massive construction projects across Earth's surface. The humans were building something structures that appeared to be industrial in nature. We assumed it was another attempt at space colonization, nothing threatening to our oversight protocols. The hologram shifted, showing detailed scans of Earth's surface. Massive geometric patterns covered entire continents, each structure pulsing with the same crimson energy that now enveloped the planet. The patterns were clearly artificial, but followed no known architectural principles from any council civilization. "These installations," Valenia continued, "they're not merely technological. They're interfacing directly with Earth's core, manipulating the planet's fundamental forces. The humans have somehow weaponized their homeworld itself." Kekstar felt a chill run through his chitinous frame. In all his centuries of service, he had never encountered a species capable of planetary engineering on such a scale. The implications were staggering. The station's communication array crackled to life, and a transmission began filtering through the babble of languages that filled the council chambers. It was in primitive human English, but the voice that spoke carried an authority that made even the most ancient council members lean forward. "This is Director Sarah Chen of the Earth Defense Initiative," the voice announced. "We know you're listening. We know you've been watching us for the past 50 years, studying us, manipulating our development for your own purposes." Kekstar's mandibles clicked in alarm. The humans weren't supposed to know about council intervention for another 3 centuries, according to their carefully calculated timeline. "We discovered your surveillance networks buried in our technology," Chen's voice continued. "Your genetic modifications in our population. Your subtle influence on our governments and scientific communities. You've been treating us like laboratory subjects, and that ends now." The hologram zoomed in on Earth's surface, revealing the true scope of the human constructions. Each massive installation was connected to others through networks of energy conduits that ran deep into the planet's mantle. The entire world had been transformed into a single, enormous machine. "We've spent 5 years building this in secret," Chen's transmission continued. "Every major government, every scientific institution, every resource on our planet has been dedicated to one purpose: ensuring that humanity will never again be subject to external manipulation." Dr. Valenia's readings spiked dramatically. "Council leader, they're drawing power directly from Earth's core. The energy output it's beyond measurement. They've turned their entire planet into a weapon." The crimson glow around Earth suddenly intensified, and space itself began to distort around the planet. The stars visible behind Earth started to shift and bend, as if reality was being twisted by enormous gravitational forces. "We call it the terrestrial defense grid," Chen's voice echoed through the station. It's not just a weapon, it's a statement. Any civilization that attempts to interfere with human development will face the combined wrath of an entire world. Kexstar watched in horrified fascination as Earth's energy field expanded outward, creating visible distortions in space-time. The technology was crude compared to Council standards, but its raw power was undeniable. The humans had sacrificed subtlety for overwhelming force. "Impossible," whispered Councillor Thray, an energy being from the Vega sector. "No species has ever weaponized planetary forces on this scale without destroying themselves." "The humans aren't like other species," Kexstar realized, his voice heavy with the weight of their miscalculation. "We assumed they would follow predictable development patterns, but they've demonstrated something we never accounted for, the willingness to risk everything for independence." The energy field around Earth suddenly contracted, focusing into directed beams that lanced out across the solar system. One beam struck an automated Council monitoring station orbiting Mars, instantly vaporizing it. Another eliminated a stealth observation post hidden in the asteroid belt. "This is our final warning," Chen's transmission concluded. "Withdraw all Council presence from our system immediately. Any attempt to return will be met with the full power of Earth's wrath. We choose our own path forward." The communication ended, leaving the Council chambers in stunned silence. The humans had not only discovered their oversight, but had developed technology capable of enforcing their demands. Earth now pulsed like a malevolent star, its dark energy field stretching across light years. Kexstar turned to face the assembled Council members, their varied forms united in shock and uncertainty. In their arrogance, they had underestimated a species barely emerging from their own planetary conflicts. The humans had shown them that sometimes the greatest threat came not from advanced technology or superior intellect, but from the desperate determination of a species refusing to be controlled. The heavens had indeed darkened, and the Council's era of unchallenged dominance had ended with Earth's defiant roar.